Here we are at our example 6 from our 4.6 set of notes. We're asked to use the quadratic formula to be able to solve for our different solutions. Now looking at this one, it actually already is in standard form where we have 0 on the other side. And so we can go ahead then and identify our a, b, and c. Again, a is the value right in front of your x squared, b is value in front of x, and c is our constant. So there's our a, b, and c. And then, as always, we rewrite the quadratic formula. So x equals the opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, all over 2 times a. I've even had, as a FYI, I've even had like calculus students still rewrite that formula just because they really want to make sure that they get it correct. I have seen elements of this on the AP Calc exam, so just make sure that you know how to do the quad formula. Now going ahead and placing our values in. So we have negative b plus or minus the square root of b, again, is 7 squared minus 4 times our a value is 4 times our c value is negative 15. And this is all over 2 times our a value, 4. Again, all we did there was go ahead and plug in our values. Next, we're going to go ahead and simplify things up. So we have negative 7 plus or minus a square root of 7 squared is 49. And then negative 4 times negative 15. Well, that's going to go ahead and give us 240. And you can use a calculator just to find that. All over 8. Next, we're going to go ahead and combine these two values inside the square root. So I'm just rewriting all the other stuff. And that'll come out to be 289. And when we bring those together, all over 8. Now our next question is, does this square root, can we evenly divide that by a perfect square? In fact, actually 289 is a perfect square. And when you take a perfect square and apply a square root to that, they kind of cancel each other out, leaving you with just that number, that base. So we have negative 7 plus or minus. The square root of 289 actually just comes out to be 17, a clean 17. So there's no more good or garbage. All over 8. And now, just like with example 5, we're going to go ahead and split these two up with a positive and a negative version. So we have x equals negative 7 plus 17 over 8 as one version. And x equals negative 7 minus 17 over 8. Going ahead and solving, or I should say simplifying each one up. Negative 7 plus 17 gives us 10 over 8, which simplifies down to 5/4. So x is 5/4 is one answer. And then when we look at the difference, we have x equals negative 7 minus 17 gives us negative 24 over 8, which comes out to be negative 3. So these are our two solutions. Again, though, that is example 6 from our 4.6 set of notes.